My Dungeons & Dragons downtime actions were such a hit that hundreds of you have now gone and gotten these. So I decided to make an expanded downtime actions list over the last couple of weeks, and I have added 3 new downtimes. The first one is going to be business investments. I created a system that allows you to invest in businesses in the towns around you. So you would essentially put in between 200 and 1,000 gold. Then you would decide when you made your investment how you would be helping that company. So think if you're going to use charisma, you're training the staff to be able to sell better or to handle guests or whatever it might be. Then if you're using intelligence, you're helping them find holes in their efficiency system to be better at what they're doing and therefore less overhead costs. Or maybe wisdom. You just have a really good knack for being able to know what is in at the moment. What do people like? What will get people in the business? Once you do that, every time you'll make a roll based on what you chose, which will then give you a result where you can either be losing a certain amount of your investment, breaking even, or gaining on your investment. And of course, you can then cash out, partial or full. The next one is arena or pit fighting, and this is a big system. It's going to actually take into account, are you in a small town, small city, large city, or a capital city? All of that will play a role in how difficult that is, because bigger town means bigger crowds, which means more reward, which means harder fights, and therefore it's tougher. There will be loot based on how many successes you have, and I made it in a way that it doesn't just favor martial classes. It is created where you can use a skill, stat, attack roll, and a saving throw that you choose out of a list that I curated, and there are things in there that might suit a bard or a warlock, as well as things that will suit somebody more with intelligence, such as a wizard. But I spent a good amount of time fine-tuning it, and I think it's pretty cool. And finally, gambling. Pretty simple. If you have gambling tools, you can add your proficiency bonus. I have a table basically sorted out for, depending on how much you bet, you will get a certain percentage in addition to that. So one of them is if you get in this certain range on the roll, you will then get what you bet back in addition to 50% of what you bet. So bet 100, you're basically walking away with an extra 50 along with the 100 that you bet you got in return. Either way, all 3 are really cool. All of them are over on my Patreon in the expanded downtimes actions list. So go over, check it out, let me know what you think.
You can get there from the link in my bio.